It's never too early for Christmas. And we were just giving Chris a little. How about the bells are ringing out? But little Richie singing every day at work. He loves that song. Okay.
No.
Snow is falling.
No. Fucking hate Christmas songs. I hate them.
I wish it could be.
So horrible and cheesy.
It's the weird thing. Hello everybody, welcome to the Guyz ramble on
I hate
thingy.
Christmas songs.
It's I feel bizarre about them because I understand that there might be songs that people like, okay, but if you like them that much, you would never put them in a playlist. Like people might be like, I fucking love I wish it could be, but like you wouldn't see them in July just blasting that. But yeah, if I love Blink-182, I Miss You, I'd put that in a playlist all the time.
Yeah.
So if you loved it that much, surely you'd have it in a fucking.
Well, I fucking don't.
I'll tell you what, I hate fucking Vaseline. I have to keep leaving the lid off because I can't fucking get it off. Mum's like, I can't find any lip balm. I got your Vaseline. It's like, yeah, great place for fucking. I'm just gonna smear cement and dirt. Look at all the fucking dirt and cement and that. And that goes on my lips. How's Chris anyway, sir?
I'm alright. How are you?
It's, well, apart from being old and just feeling every fucking achy pain, I laid down in bed the other day and I literally did.
Well, your mattress doesn't help.
Oh yeah, Chris felt that mattress.
Yes, I did, and you could basically feel the fucking springs come on beneath it.
I woke up the other day and I'm laying in bed and I woke up and I even said to myself, "Says my first movement here is gonna hurt, isn't it?" And I'm just looking around my room like, I literally took a breath in and went, proper grunted out, and I'm a full on broken old man.
I couldn't cope with your mattress. I'd rather sleep on the floor.
It was bizarre because usually when you have a mattress, like after like a few years, people go, "Oh yeah, we've worn it in a bin or whatever." It was like after a week, I was like, "I think I've been conned here. I think I've been absolutely conned."
It's so thin and so springy.
Yeah, it's no good, like Chris. It's no good, but instead of
Well, I've got a nice big fat mattress.
I did have a lovely cozy mattress
with an air topper built into it, nice thick one.
Yeah, but mine's.
I need to buy another one. To be fair.
I think mine's Poundland version, mate.
I think it is.
It's fucking Poundland rate, mate.
It is.
The frame's fine. And it's the first time I've ever had a headboard in my life.
I'm saying my frame's fine, but when I was moving about this morning, I felt some clunk in the boot.
Yeah.
So I think I need a new bed.
I've snapped the slats.
Have you snapped it already?
I don't
want to know.
No, literally from just putting my knee on it and going through. This isn't even dirty. Laura's one, every time I go lay in bed, I go through. I sit on the bed and go clunk, and she always does the same look of like, I'm thinking, it's going to happen every time. Like,
is that because you've broke it? Or is
it's because I'm fat. It's because I'm heavy as fuck.
It's not put together? Or
there was no issues with the bed until I first got on the bed. there was no issues, and then the old broken fat fuck. Because like I said, when you got to sit on the bed to bum and then you get in or whatever. Yeah, it's just bum and oh shit. So get back up, slot them back in, and I have to go in, slowly step in and shit like that. I'm a little bit not in trouble with her. I don't know how I give it away. I can say it now because she would have had them by now. I bought her Legolas's daggers from Lord of the Rings for her birthday. And a couple of weeks ago I was telling you about how, like, I spent shitloads of money on this. They're epic as fuck. But I never said what they were. And she went, "Oh, by the way, I listened to your podcast and I've heard what my gift is." And I'm like, "What?" Because, like, I'm sure I only did motions to you.
I'm sure you did. I don't think you mentioned it.
I listened back, I was like, how did she get that? I see what I've kind of ruined it for her, but I think she thinks I've bought just a single sword, not the actual daggers. Because I must have said like swoosh or some shit.
Swoosh. Yeah,
because I remember ages ago. This is because I'm a good boyfriend. I listened. She said, I'd really like Legolas's daggers on the wall, and I was like, noted. But if I was to buy like a sword, like Aragorn's sword, that'd be pointless because, like I said, they would definitely be staying here. She wouldn't be getting a gift. But yeah, I'm thinking, how the fuck have I given that away? Piece of shit.
Not a clue.
Hey, I think my Instagram got hacked as well this week.
Why?
I don't know. I can't log in. It just says it doesn't exist. But like, I was thinking, if somebody's hacked in and stole my Instagram, one, there's no fun secrets on there. There's no, I've got your DMs. Give me 50 grand and I'll leak your thing. I'm thinking, I've maybe messaged Bruno on there saying, I love you, you played really well today. That's right, he's a player for Newcastle. And I've tried messaging him on Instagram. That's not even a joke, mate. I've tried messaging Kevin Smith on there. I've tried messaging Tom Holland. All they are messages to celebrities I love. And
Fair enough.
And I was thinking, maybe they thought this is like, because it's YouTube connected.
Aye.
Maybe somebody's got him thinking, we'll take it off him because it's way to get. I'm thinking, well, no, don't, mate, because I know a lot of people just get pissed off with them images that I upload of my dumb, stupid face holding up a bag of Pokemon cards, being like, oh, my top 10 favorite Pokemon card. I feel like they've got the wrong person. They should have went for somebody else. Yeah, so I think, unless it's just me being an idiot with technology, because I'm shit anyway. I didn't realise there actually is a thing. I know 2 people now in my life that send the old snap of their Roger, but it actually goes to a bloke and they get an instant message back saying, here's my bank details, give us £100 or I'm going to leak these images. It happened to one of the boys at work and I was thinking, what did you do? He was like, oh, I think he did say he sent the money. I was thinking, fuck that, it's a dick. Just let them leak it out. It's just free advertisement because there might be a girl that stumbles across that and be like, well, that's a nice cock. I want some of that. Fuck. I won't be able to ransom over a dick pig.
That's what I mean. I know. They're supposed to know it's from them.
Yeah. But yeah, 2 people. I didn't realise there's people out there waiting like, right, lads, I've got a way to make money. How? We're just going to get pictures of people's dicks and say we want money or we're going to leak them. But like I said, just leak it. Yeah. I don't know how it works or how it happens or whatnot. It's fucking bizarre and crazy and stupid, but
just an element like it.
Yeah, but it would be weird, wouldn't it? Say if you think you're sat chatting away at somebody on the other end, thinking, "Who's gonna get hot and spicy? A couple of dick pics," but no, you get here's my bank details, send us £100, and you're sat there with your lube and your tissue or your wank sock out, like, oh fuck, this isn't the night I expected. This is a quick turn. But how good would they be if they message back saying, "I'll just leak it, I don't care"? They're like, "Well, send it to your mum," and that's things. Sorry, it come from my mum at one point. You know what I mean? Just hey up, because the guy on the other end be thinking, "I'm going to get a few £100 here," and then you're texting back saying, "Just do it." Or better yet, what do you think of it? Imagine if you send that back to them. So the guy holding it at ransoms, thinking, "Oh, get his bank details in a minute." You just text back saying, "What do you think of it?" And he'd be like, "Fuck, am I going to have to stop this now? I'm going to have to go into a gay convoy." The whispering eye.
But like I said, nobody's going to know it's you. Just delete the fucker and just say, okay, bye.
Even if somehow they knew it was you. Well, obviously they know because they got the details of the account it come from. So if they sent it through Instagram or whatever, they know it's. So say if it was Chris's, it would be like Chris's Instagram sent said image. But like I said, it's a fucking dick. I've quite literally seen every member's a jackass's dick.
I don't think I've sent a dick pic for years.
I don't think I could see my dick. I look down. Hello?
I can see mine. I'm not that bad.
You're not that fat, mate.
Nah.
I've got to go.
You gotta breathe in.
See, if I ever got to the doctors, they have to just rest on top of their head and they're like, yes, everything's fine, don't worry. Just the massive fat there. Just fucking fat on top of their head. Yeah, lovely. Can you get your belly off this? God, it's part of me. Fucking horrible little bastards. But yeah, that's been my...
Fair enough.
Yeah. Being completely broken and out of the fucking... Yeah.
Broken!
Being in bed to somehow giving away fucking gifts and shit like that.
Well, like I say, my bed is comfortable. Very comfortable.
Oh, very comfortable. That was very posh.
Boosh. But I do need a new bed. If I get a new bed, I might as well get a new mattress.
Well, you might as well go full hog, mate.
Yeah.
And then just burn the other...
The only thing is, beds ain't cheap.
I think that's why I went for that. Was it like £200? I was like, yeah, that's in my price range. They're like, oh, what do you spend all your other money on? Kid toys. I don't want to come to you. Want to save your back? Well,
I'm not really bothered about the frame or getting a base or whatever. It's just I need a decent mattress. I need to have a nice, decent mattress.
I think as I'm getting wider and older. That's right, not wiser and older, wider and older. I probably need more of a heavy duty. I probably need like a WWE Hell in a Cell sort of bed frame.
Yeah.
You know, this is how stupid because you're saying about like bed frames. Yeah, don't mean an issue because I was literally sat there the other day I think I put 47 in total just Spider-Man stickers on the bed frame.
You have got a low bed though, and I'd need a higher bed.
Yeah.
I think that's why I need a bigger car because I can't fall into them anymore. I've got to step into them.
Go into it.
The old hips and knees again.
It's yeah. Well, that's the theme of the video. Just broken old men.
We are. That's what we are.
What are you doing, cunt?
Just climbing in and out of the wagon all the time, and not.
What the fuck happened there? Don't do shit like that. Freak me the fuck out.
Climbing in and out of the wagon's fair enough, but
he has no respect for you.
Jumping down is not a good idea.
Yeah, like. One of them.
Yeah.
Literally, no, you said that. It happened today at work. We set up to do some pouring and whatnot, and we couldn't get through to go to the bog or go to the canteen or whatever. And I had to climb on the frames and jump off, and I jumped off, and for a split sec, my inside just went, oh. And then I stopped for a second and carried on moving. I was like, I remember ages ago, I'd be fucking sat roll. I used to do backflips, but not front flips, but not front flips. I'd do the front flip, but land on my back on the grass. So it wasn't quite a front flip because I wasn't landing on my feet.
Oh, see, I could land on my feet.
No, I couldn't fucking out.
I was quite flexible.
I've never been. I can bend down and touch my toes and shit like that without moving my legs. And I can put my legs behind my head.
I think we've seen that. I don't think I can.
Which is stupid because of gut and lack of a back and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Nearly, keep going, nearly. You've done it, mate, you've done it. Oh, you're going to feel it now at the back there.
Probably.
Your fucking tendons are going to be like, what the fuck's just happened there? They went from a nice, just reasonable stood position to, oh my God. Yeah, so you're going to be tomorrow now. Oh, you're going to need one of them stone
At least I'm off work for the weekend.
Yeah, you fucking done. Oh, you're going to have a fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin brace and shit like that. Oh, you poor cunt. What else has happened? Apart from, I told you about the weather and that changing. I feel like everything I talk about now is the weather, which is probably another instinct. Do you know what else I told you about Theo Von being on Kevin Hart's podcast? Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Smith going on Theo Von's podcast. Obviously, Kevin Smith had a heart attack a few years back and whatnot, and like people were asking, what's the signs of early stage heart attack? He mentioned a few things like, just random vomiting and all that kind of shit. I was like, all right, fine. Then he went, just randomly profusely sweating, and I'm biking to work thinking,
you do that all the time.
Exactly. So I'm sitting there thinking, wait, I sweat getting out of bed. I sweat the second I get out of the shower. I can stand and talk to Chris and sweat. Hang on a sec. Like, I can feel myself getting hot and moist. Now, I ate my chips before and sweat. I'm thinking, Kevin, are you telling me what the fuck's going on here? So that was a little bit of a, especially when I'm biking to work and all of a sudden I just like, people with cars would have just seen me just looking into the void of like, oh, shit. Yeah, that's a walking fucking clogged artery there. There's a blokey at work he's got a heart that sinks out of rhythm. He has to keep going to get his heart stopped and started again. And I always say to him, are you not fucking pure like nervous about that? It's like 3 or 4 times about it. Like the idea of physically stopping your heart to start it again. Obviously it must be, I don't want to say an easy procedure, but like something they're used to if they've done it a few times.
It will be.
But surely that's because obviously your heart stops, the tick done. Fucking so the idea it's being forced to stop to then. It kind of feels like you're tempting fate. It's like the new. We're in a bit of a dilemma as well in a few weeks.
Who?
Me and you. Smile 2. Remember the premise of Smile? You have the demon, whatever, linger for a week, and then you kill yourself in front of somebody. If you watch me kill myself, you then have it until you die. And it's just showing the new trailer. The girlie's going to try and kill herself in the film, and it gives me all kinds of like, ooh, as in not kill herself, like, but kill herself, but then come back. So like, stop an heart type. That's going to put me in all kinds of suspense. The day that comes out is also the same day as the good robot, whatever it's called.
The Wild Robot.
Is that what it's called? The Wild Robot? What the fuck were we doing there?
The Wild Robot.
You go for the Wild Robot first, yeah. It's absolutely fine because I really enjoyed Smile 1, but I think Smile 2 might be a step down.
Yeah.
So I'm more than up for that because it's either going to be hopefully freaked out or it's going to be crying my fucking eyes out because I know for a fact that film's going to just destroy my fucking heart.
I want to see the robot. The robot looks good.
So when that comes out on that weekend, I already know I'm looking for times for that one. Right, either one's fine with me because I'll get Smile 2 in at some point somewhere down the road. Yeah. I'm not in a massive rush to see it because I really enjoyed the first one, and usually when films like that, the second one comes out, you're like, kind of. The magic of the first one just quite wasn't it? Right, that's cleared that up. Something I could have told you via Messenger, but I thought I'd bring it up now actually quickly. It just hit me. But yeah.
Yeah.
And our Smith strip soon as well, which I need to pencil you in for.
Who?
Smith strip.
Oh, the Smith strip, yes.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get all hot and sweaty watching me go back in this aisle, back in that aisle, back down this end.
Probably, and then
Well, get us a nice costume
and
when
then
we get
probably
there.
bag it all for you.
Yeah, you got to be the supervisor.
Yeah.
Bag it all. But like I said, we'll get there. We can have a costume maybe before we go in.
Sounds good.
And then we can maybe get one on the way out.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so we can have a costume and a fag. I can look through the window, probably because Chris, I can see that. Like, oh, Chris. I'm like, just wait till you go and shut down. I'm like, no, I can see that. Look at this. And you can be like, this car or this car. And I can keep going, I'm trying to be responsible. Just that little fucking shoulder on you. I tried to see if Laura wanted to come up. She was quite brutally honest, to be fair. And I said, just come up. Just you can meet Chris. And just, you and him could be slagging me off as I'm going down. You were like, hey, you can just have a nice little mood. She was like, just watching you buy toys for like an hour sounds horrendous. And I was like, I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty. Not a problem. Because she's obviously going to have to look thinking, that's what I'm spending my life with.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm being like, no,
thanks, Laura. Leave it to me.
Well, to be fair, I met her before you, but we were like, we were kids. You were my adult, carer. You know what I mean?
I still am.
You still are, exactly. And the dogs.
Yeah.
She's like, whenever the day that we eventually move in, I was like, German Shepherds. She's like, no, I don't really want German Shepherds. And I was like, making up loads of scenarios about like, what if I randomly come over with a baby German Shepherd? She's like, I'm going to hate you forever because you're going to make me guilt trip you into it, all this kind of shit. I love doing hypotheticals with her because I always try and make them so hard. And a lot of the time she's laying on the floor and you can see her getting fed up. She just goes, I'll just kill myself. It's like, how much am I annoyed? Oh, would you do this? Or would you rather be this? Or would you do this? And she's like, I'll just die.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I get too excited. See, when I bring them Legolas daggers around her house, she's going to fucking regret it. Because I'm just going to be swinging them fuckers about so much.
Fight her with it in the street.
Well, she won't. She'll be like, oh, no, careful. It's just display. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck, any orcs come. I'm going to... Oh, it's going to be fucking great. The second, if she's asleep, I'll go downstairs for a fag and I'll just be sat clanging them. What were you going to say, sorry, sir?
I don't think any orcs are going to turn up.
There might be some orcsies. If there's... Well, oh, my back just clicked there. They're ready for anyway. I've got Sting.
Last time my back clicked, I was off work for 3 weeks.
Oh.
Because I stepped out the car and I felt a twitch in my back. I was like, oof, that's going to be sore tomorrow.
And then
I couldn't get out of bed.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, I couldn't.
How long ago was that?
Oh, this was a while ago. This was when I was still at the factory.
Oh.
Before I even met you.
Jesus Christ. So that was a lot younger, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris went back when he had hair as well.
I did. I had hair when we started this fucking podcast.
So he had hair when you met me. What does that say, pal? What does that say? If I lay down, this is just going to be the health and fucking thingy episode. If I lay down and I do that with my leg, you can hear it there.
My knees always click.
You can feel my bottom bit of my spine do that, and it goes. I was showing Laura the other day. I was laying in bed, listen to this, and it's just going. She's like, that doesn't sound right. You can feel it twist like that. It's absolutely fun. I love sometimes getting off a couch and I'm like that. And I'm like, oh, should we have sex tonight? What? And I'm fucking.
If I sit down for too long, my thigh, I fucking. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like that. My thighs are fucking sore.
I wonder how you would have been there with the trilogy. The Lord of the Rings extended in the cinema.
Probably sore.
It's quite bad, right? There's a youngish sort of boy. There's obviously Andy, me, Phil's been going. We're all sort of like 28s to 30s and shit. And then we've got Norm who's going, who thinks like 50 odd, diabetic, old fella, who's done a lot of hard labour in his life, so he's a bit beaten up, just sits there, end of the film, gets up, walks off, and we're all like that. And thinking, what the fuck is.
Yeah.
It's just, and it doesn't move throughout the whole film, just like that. And I'm like, even me, even though I'm massively enjoying it, I'll have occasional, one of them, and he's just absolutely smashing it. The first fucking film, though, oh my God, Chris. I was in between Norm and Rich, and I'm assuming Phil was spudged over, which then Andy budged over, which then made Josh budge over, and Norm was budged at left side to sit for the film. Like, I think I told you like that, and I was like, oh my God, my arms are killing. But I didn't want to tell everybody to move because I was like, I just want them to stay focused, even though they've all been loving it, which would have been amazing. And just focus on the film, so I'm just for 4 but I was like that. I was thinking in my head, no, just budge over to the right, then I can have the right. But it's crazy, and it's been sweaty as fucking there. Only for the last hour. You find that all of a sudden, everybody, just wave of heat, and you're like, why is it so hot? Because every screen's been rammed, and I mean fucking rammed.
That's a good thing, then.
Oh, it's just goes to show the power of the fucking Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings trilogy still.
Right.
Extended.
Extended.
Yeah. So, but yeah, hopefully I'm not in bed for fucking 3 weeks.
No.
With a broken fucking.
No. On the plus side, though,
What's that?
I'm losing weight. I don't know how.
That's so well. I've eaten.
Well, I've always kind of,
Yeah.
apart from today, I've always kind of been in to me healthy eating. I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, you're not a little pig like me, actually. That's right.
I do drink a lot of water.
I don't know what that could be from.
I have no idea.
I mean, it's obviously.
I've been getting sweat-ons for the past a lot more, being on the wagon with big pallets and shit.
Yeah, you've been getting that.
But
Well, you've never been fucking. It's not like you've ever been fat anyway. Chris.
no,
You know what I mean?
that is true. But on the it'll help towards Christmas because I always put weight on over Christmas when it comes to food and alcohol.
Yeah, to be fair, I was going to say it's the same for me, but no, the snacks I have are exactly the same snacks I have throughout the year. Makes no fucking difference. It's yeah.
See, I do enjoy it in alcohol every now and then, but when it comes to Christmas, I know I'm off, so I just like try alcohol, drink, chill, food, Christmas dinner. I have about 3 or 4 of them.
Different people's houses and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Christmas Day, Boxing Day, fucking New Year's Day. It's just food.
And there's me sat at home alone playing whatever new game I've got on new Lego because I just want the isolation, please. It's a dream. She was on about the other day having Christmas dinner with families and that. I'm sat there going, she's like, yeah, you come round with it. But then she did say, you get a lot of presents at the table. And I was like, ho, 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 ho. I don't mind a bit of that. But yeah, the idea of being surrounded by family and crackers and get away, just want me in that little rat. Because last year it was Ecto 1. The year before that, I think, is when I just got a PlayStation. And I just did the Spider-Mans. I think the year before that, I just smashed through the American Office.
You've had a PlayStation longer than that.
Have I?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Spider-Man, then Office, I smashed through, and then Ecto. Last year was definitely Ecto 1 because I did all the Ghostbusters and got the Ecto 1.
Yeah.
So maybe it was the other way around then.
Possibly.
Because the first Spider-Man came out on PlayStation 4, which I didn't have. I only played the first Spider-Man on PS5 come out. And then I did, yeah. Because I don't think it was remastered. I think they just brought it out for the PlayStation 5. The Funko Fusion game's out now as well. I can't buy it this week. Because I'm
Funko Fusion.
Yeah, it's basic. It looks quite fun. You relive some great films and shit. There's He-Man, there's Shaun of the Dead, and they've got a Funko Pop collection that you can buy out, like actual Funkos, and you can put them into the game and shit like that. And you just go around doing it's like good Funko, bad Funko, weird shit's happening. I have a bit of fun playing as a Funko. It looks great, so I'll be buying that next week. So hopefully I can talk it or through the week maybe. Hopefully I'll be buying it. It's not going to be that expensive. It's only a Funko Pop game.
I bought some new sunglasses.
Oh, very nice. You know, you were on the verge of buying a racing game, weren't you?
I did.
Did you get it?
I did.
Tell us about it.
Disappointing.
Why?
It's
Which game was it again? Sorry.
Test Drive Solar Crown.
Oh, you were so excited.
I was, because I've been a fan of the last 2.
Yeah.
And I thought, right, get into this, drive around Japan, happy days. The graphics are not the best.
Right.
You would expect the graphics to be a lot more with being Xbox.
Yeah.
That Series X, or whatever it's fucking called. The new one. The one that looks like a fridge.
I'm that old now. I'm lost with the names. You're not wrong, mate.
I think it's the Series X.
Yeah.
But it's like playing on the Xbox. What was the one before it?
Xbox 360, Xbox One?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I know there's series between all that shit. But
Is this not what we're on now? Series X and Series S? Is Series S not like this, the white one?
Series S is the white one, and I had that before I got the X.
Yeah, the tower like I've got, the tower thing. The black fridge thing.
Yeah, that's the X.
That's what I've got. That's the
X.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
So it
that's,
feels like
that's what
playing
we've got.
Xbox One.
So it feels like we're playing it because the graphics are just not the best.
As in like awful or just like,
It could be better for Xbox because Xbox could handle it.
Is it not just because the game, like Cyberpunk had issues, didn't it? Is it nothing like that?
I think this. Possibly. I haven't heard anything about it getting any updates yet.
No.
But it needs updates.
Right.
And it kept on crashing.
Oh.
But I don't know if it's got because of the server or...
Did you just download it as well? Or did you buy the disc?
No, I
Downloaded it.
Which cost me 80 quid. I know. But you've got to log in.
Yeah.
But you can't log in. And then...
Log into an account for
some
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't log in. So eventually just says, oh, just play the game, whatever. And then it tells you to log back. It tells you to log in when you've got to play it again. And I'm like, well, I can't log in. And then
Jesus
I
Christ.
tried to do it online, and then I didn't get an email.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm logged in.
Fuck's sake, Chris.
I don't know if my save what I've played is saved or not.
No.
I don't know.
Have you played them much as well?
I put when I was it last weekend? Or
I think it was last weekend you mentioned it.
Well, I downloaded it whatever weekend it was.
Yeah.
And I played some of it on a Sunday, and I was on it for a couple of hours just to get the gist of it, just trying to like give it time, it'll get better.
Yeah.
But it never got better, to be fair. But yeah, I am disappointed with it because there's not a lot of vehicles compared to the last lot. There's still more things to introduce. Like they said there was gonna be from launch, and there isn't. Like houses and there's not really many clothes stores and stuff like that.
So do you reckon it's just a case that they just rushed it out?
I think so, yeah.
Are these? I couldn't tell you, but you can. Are they huge? Are they huge games? Or is it in demand? Is there a lot of people waiting for it?
It is, to be fair, because a lot of people were right behind the Test Drive 2.
Yeah.
A lot of people enjoyed that, and they've been waiting for so long for this. And when the Hertz got announced, they were like, "Yes, right, good," because it got announced about 3 years ago.
Oh shit! So it's been in development for a while.
It's been
then.
in development for a while, and it's just been disappointing.
Oh.
So I'm hoping it'll get better, but I need to sort my login to find out what the crack is.
Yeah, that's annoying. And obviously, you're a car guy, and you've played a lot of car games. Does it feel like you're not like immersed when you're driving the cars? Like, I know you can't exactly feel like you're in a car, but does it like the sounds and shit?
The sound's brilliant. To be fair, the sound is pretty top notch, but it doesn't. When I'm playing Forza, you can tell when a car's heavy. You can tell it's built for like to be drifted.
That's what I was trying to ask.
And shit like that. You can, in a weird sense, you can feel the car. You can say, "Oh, it's a heavy car. This how the way it turns and shit." But with Test Drive, there's nothing like that.
It's like hollow, just
yeah.
So if you were to buy like a fancy ass steering wheel, it would probably be a waste of time.
It would be, yeah.
Oh, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. There's nothing worse than fucking getting a game. Like I did it with Gotham Knights a little bit, and it just felt like Gotham felt like it wasn't Gotham. It just felt hollow and weak. So I know that feeling. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with Funko Fusion because it's just Funko Pops running about. There's no massive expectations here, so I don't think I'm going to get that bitterness. That's a shame though, because like I said, you were mega up for it.
I'm hoping that they sort things out, and I'm hoping because I don't mind being online, but it's like, and they've said it doesn't matter what player, if you're a rookie or if you're an amateur, you'll get put with whatever group
whatever
you're
class
in.
that you're in,
But everyone's different,
right?
And when you play it online, everyone drives dirty. It does my fucking
smashing at the sides.
Yeah,
right.
It's not all the time, but when you've got to have certain challenges on Forza, you've got to be online, and you're racing other players, even though they're on your team.
Yeah,
they still fucking ram you. I'm like, you're a dick.
I've seen like rage compilations of the GTA racing, and you'd see people nudge people so they and hit a post and they carry on, and so it's like that. Whereas you just want a normal.
I do.
Race.
I just want a normal fucking race. Why can't I have a normal race without someone fucking hitting me?
I think that's, to be fair, that's probably online. What was that?
Fucks.
No, I think that's probably more online culture.
It does my head in. That's why I don't play online shit now much.
Mate, won't play games for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
That's all I want.
That's why I won't go on GTA anymore. I've completed it. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah,
I've not been on GTA 5 for fucking ages. I'll play on 6, And then when I complete that, it'll be that.
Yeah. Pokemon, God of War, Spider-Man, the Arkham games, fucking just Mario. Sometimes I might play online on Mario Kart, but one-player games, it's all I want.
Yeah.
Because I'm there kind of... I prefer games with a fun story to it.
Mm.
So that's what I'm there for. Like, a lot of people have played FIFA and COD. The new CODs, when they come out, not many people are playing the stories. They're just going straight into like, the battle royales and that.
I don't mind if it's COD because you're a team and you can't really shoot your own team. And like I said, normally 9 times out of 10, I'm like fighting with Anuska, Dave, Warren, Simon, Martin, the Phil. So there's a couple of us. We're all.
I'm horrendous at COD as well.
I'm not the best, to be fair.
Fucking shit.
I'm not the best.
So unbelievably shit.
So I don't mind that online side of things, but racing online, I fucking hate.
Well, the people are just there to win.
Which is fair enough. I completely understand everyone's there to win, but when you fucking drive dirty, it pisses me off.
People play FIFA and they do dirty tactics and dodgy shit, and it's just so they can send them a DM being like, "Oh, you're shit" or whatever, and it's just weird, toxic online stuff. You need to find like an old man group, like, anybody want to race with me, nice and sensibly and fun.
You do get them.
Oh, you do.
You do get them, and then you do get the odd dickhead who pops in and just fucking.
Yeah, it's because it's.
And then he gets kicked out of the lobby because he's just been a prick.
There's no repercussions, though, is there? Like, if it was 4 of you racing in the same room, you'd turn and say, "Can you stop being a cunt?" You can fuck off. But because they're online, they can just it's toxic online culture.
Oh, it's
kind of shit. There must have been nothing worse. So you're having a nice, good race, taking your corrosion, and some guy just goes, "Oh, smash!"
Yeah,
that's what Mario Kart's for.
It is.
Yeah, that's literally what that's for.
Because I've had some brilliant racing online, and it's fucking been brilliant.
Do you smash a lot?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like murk people? Like, are you minted it?
I'm not the best, like I said, because there is people online who are brilliant.
Yeah,
they are fucking brilliant.
Like, they're living on the game.
But I will give it my best. And
that's fair. I would give it my best.
Give it my best.
Give it my best.
And I've had some brilliant races, some absolute cracking races. I enjoy them, but I just don't do them much nowadays because everyone just fucking drives dirty.
See that? You're ruining it for everybody else. You're just ruining it, bastards. It'll be some fucking 12-year-old in fucking, I don't know, in Kentucky be like, "Hey, Daddy."
You think so, but the way the names are fucking written, because you can see.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking, I don't know, fucking Jim Bob 69 or whatever. But
cunt.
Yeah, but that was, I think the last race game on that was probably Forza 4, because 5 is no. Let me think. Forza 7 has just came out, which was a letdown as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So Forza, I think it's like Forza 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Was the last time I did online racing.
Piece of shit.
I've not played on Forza for a while, to be fair.
You haven't?
Forza Motorsport, that is. Forza Horizon, I was on today.
Oh, so it's a game that you regularly go back to.
Well, for Horizon, you get a car, you get a weekly challenge, and you get new cars every week.
Oh, so you do your weekly challenges.
So I need to do my weekly challenges to get new cars and stuff.
I'm terrible at gaming. As much as I love gaming, I'm not a proper gamer. I just constantly play Pokemon because you can smash it in 2 or 3 days.
I'm not into it as much as I used to be, but I think that's because the online shit really is fucking.
Yeah, I go back to, when I want to smash a game, I want to be running through, Super Mario World 2 or doing that sort of shit. Being on my Switch and just doing Mario stuff.
I've not been on my PlayStation for ages.
Unless Ty's on it, yeah. Unless until the Spider-Man DLC comes out, yeah, it just sits there. And looked at the dust the other day.
The only reason why I bought the PlayStation was for The Last of Us, and I've completed them both.
You've smashed them, haven't you?
So
that's with all you've done all the trophies, haven't you? Have you not?
I have now, yeah.
Yeah, you've done them all. Yeah, so you've completely smashed
I've smashed them. Jesus. I'm just waiting for the third game now.
Yeah,
and Silent Hill, because Silent Hill's only coming out for PlayStation.
You also mentioned that last week, I'm sure you did, in the entertainment news, saying Silent Hill was
Silent Hill's going to be brilliant. I loved Silent Hill. It was on the PlayStation 2.
Are you going to do it in the dark and spooky?
I will do. I don't get spooky. I'm saying I don't get spooky. I was watching something the other day.
Did you get scared?
That's not the fact I get scared. What did I watch?
Bit of a...
I watched something.
Film?
No, it was...
YouTube vid?
I think it was a YouTube vid. No, it was a TikTok vid.
Oh.
It was a TikTok vid. And I can't remember. Can you look at your likes? Because I
Yeah.
can't remember if I fucking liked it or not.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to go for your likes. Well, I see people giving all dances. If you go to your profile, and then there should be a love heart.
There.
Oh, yours. Why does yours look different to mine?
Mine's just dark. I always have dark settings.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Okay.
I always have dark. Like my dark soul. No one can break into my dark heart.
Whatever social media is, if it gives me the option of having a dark mode, I always do.
Little emo kid.
But I was like that with computers since I was at school. It's not the fact of being emo. I don't like bright lights. Bright lights hurt my eyeballs.
Oh, is that maybe to do with the epilepsy sort of thing?
I think so. I think so.
Strong worded email.
So. Oh, now I can't remember if I fucking did like it or not.
I couldn't have chewed your fingernails.
I need to cut them.
Oh, they look juicy as fuck, mate.
Let
me take them to a Newcastle match, please. I will destroy the shit out of them.
To be fair, you don't think you want. Well, they're clean. I have showered today.
Yeah, mine's full of dirt and cement and fucking grit.
I don't think I liked it.
As he keeps looking, I'll quickly shout out, there was a lad chilling today at work with his hand on my stacker, and I quickly just... He was stood like that, and I just ran my tongue right up his fingers, and he put bleach on his hands. He put fucking bleach on his hands. But fuck you. You're not doing anything to me. I'm going to lick from your bottom of your hand to the top. He's fucking raging. Oh, it was hilarious. I did yawn rape somebody one time and give them a chest infection. So, there is that. Germs? What fucking germs?
I don't think I liked it because it was only recently, and they're my recent videos.
What can you describe it? What sent a shiver down your spine or whatever it did?
I don't know. I can't remember what it is. Honestly, I can't remember.
Chris and his memory. I'd love for you, right, to do an audiobook on your autobiography.
No, because I forget.
Chapter 1. What happened again? You type for the audio going, what happened then? You're going, 10 pages in. I think when we... Oh no, that's somebody told me that story. I wasn't there. That would be brilliant.
Talk about audios. I've just finished another audio.
Oh?
56 hours of audio.
Oh.
Yes.
What was it?
I'm going to bring it up because I forgot the name.
Did you want a Sprite Rot? So you... Oh,
no, I'm alright.
It's
the River Saga series. It's about a guy.
Yeah.
Who... Well, a girl and a guy. Boy and a girl. They grew up together, and then I think when they were about 15, aliens came to Earth.
Oh.
And then she moved with her family. She moved away. He stayed with his family in the hometown. And after so many years, he ended up in a different city, being this kind of engineer.
Are they bad aliens?
No.
Are they good aliens?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she ended up, I think her father was a politician or some kind of thing, and she ended up high up trying to help the alien people.
Right.
Because the aliens came to help with the Earth and how it was in the possibility of dying and all that shit.
So that's all the aliens were there for, to come down and help?
At first, yeah.
Oh, so there is a motive.
And Alex, it was fired on 20 years later, where they're all grown up. The reason why they got brought to Earth is because these two are very special.
Oh, the boy and the girl are special?
Yep, they're very special, but they didn't realise that why they were special, and they don't find out till later on in life why they're special.
Why they're special?
Well, they're not from Earth.
Oh, so they're part of this race that come down? This
not part of this race, apart from a different alien race.
Right.
And they got sent here to look for these two, because these two hold special powers to control
like superpowers.
the River Saga, basically. The River Saga is basically wormholes.
Okay.
To
like teleport or some shit. Or
from different parts of space to bring on other colonization planets and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then you end up meeting other colonized planets and other alien species, and then
Is there any wars or kickoffs with anybody?
There is. There's a couple of wars and kickoffs.
Oh, right. So is that why them two kids were connected then? Because they were always like, oh, well, we're the wormhole people.
Yes.
Well, that sounds quite fun.
It was a good book, like I said. 56 hours of listening.
So some alien wormhole
Yes.
hoo-ha shenanigans. Oh,
So
that's fun.
I need a new audio to listen to now.
Have you not gone down your Game of Thrones route out yet? Or how's it
No,
going?
I don't know if I want to. That's the
No.
only thing. Same with the Lord of the Rings. I don't know if I want
I can
to.
understand Lord of the Rings because you're not as massive on Lord of the Rings, but like you loved Game of Thrones.
I loved Game of Thrones, but I just don't know if I want to go down the route.
No, it can't be asked as like fantasy.
It's not the
stuff.
fact. It's not the fact of that. It's just I don't know if I want to if I'll either ruin. Even though they'll say the books are better, which 9 times out of 10 the books always are better than the series. I just don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much
as the
because
show.
I've watched the show.
You could be right, yeah. You could be right.
And I think it's the same with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Because I've watched the films and I enjoyed the films, I don't want to go into the books saying I know this because I'll fucking forget anyhow.
Yeah.
But I'll be like,
no,
I know the premise.
I know what you mean by that. Maybe try. How have you felt about maybe an autobiography of somebody? Like anybody you think's amazing? You think I'd like to listen to their life?
Possibly. I think I did one autobiography.
Yeah.
And I actually read this one. I don't know why. I can't remember the name of the girl, but she ended up getting kidnapped and held captive for just 20 years. And she ended up having kids to him.
Did he not let her free eventually?
No. He got spotted at a fairground with the kids, and the police knew him, and they knew he wasn't supposed to be around kids.
I feel like I heard this on the news, but I could be chatting shit.
And after so many fucking forensic putting going behind it all, they finally found her, and she was at the bottom of the garden.
What, like a ditch?
In a hut at the bottom of the garden, and the police, and he was on tag as well, so what's it called again?
Tag? House arrest?
He was on house arrest, he was on tag, but the person on that comes.
Probation.
Aye,
probation.
The probation
I'm on
officer.
probation.
They even came to the house, looked around the house, looked around the garden, and said, "Yeah, all done." And that happened for years, even though she was
Quite
in
literally,
the garden.
there's a girl in the garden.
Yeah.
In the garden, there's a girl. Fuck. That'd be crazy just because you brought it up. I always find them things fascinating, bizarre. You know the people that get that, what's it called, Stockholm Syndrome?
What's
Is
that?
it called, is it Stockholm Syndrome? Like somebody that, you'd have somebody that beats their partner or whatever.
That's just a dickhead.
But no, the partner gets that Stockholm Syndrome where they won't dom them in, they won't leave them, they love them.
Alright, aye.
They kind of, I might be explaining it slightly wrong.
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you mean.
But them scenarios where they still feel like it's there. They're not. They start defending the person that's beating them because they're like, oh, they only do it because of this. And you're like, that must be some sort of mental weird mind altering.
yeah.
Like for your brain to just then go to this mode to be like, oh no, this is right. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? So obviously in that case, I don't know how that case ended because maybe I didn't.
It ended where he ended up getting arrested. She was finally free.
Yeah, was she happy about it? Because some people could be in there saying, no, this is where I live. Because obviously if it's been
It
in
took a
20
while.
years.
It took her a long time to get into normal reality. And she's got 2 kids. She's got no gripes against the kids because they're her kids.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's what happened to her kids. But she's just living a normal life now.
The PTSD she must have from that.
Oh,
like, Jesus Christ! Imagine trusting anybody ever again.
She got kidnapped off on the way to school. She got kidnapped on the way to school. I think she was like 7 or something.
Imagine that. Imagine being a fucking parent. We always take it doom and gloom, Jesus Christ. Imagine being a parent, you're sending your kids off to school, next thing you know, where's my kids at? There's a film coming out soon, isn't there? It's kids get kidnapped in a van, they run off, there's a couple in a car, completely unrelated to the family or the people. Hear about this thing, they're in like this isn't a right quote, but they're in a Camaro 84 plate or some shit, and then they go, oh, we're behind that car, and they ring the police, and the police are like, well, can you just tell them for us and stay on to them? And they have to and they're just 2 random people, and it looks quite intense. Like, did you watch Jake Gyllenhaal's one? What was that called? The Guilty, where the whole thing is set at him at a police call centre on the phone.
No.
Oh my god, I'm getting fucking goosebumps. It was fuck as a twist at the end. You're like, but it was there was a kid and a parent. I think the kid rings and there's been a murder, or the dad's battering the parents, and he's trying to talk them through the whole process. And it's you're literally on the edge, like what's going to happen.
I sometimes listen to some of them on TikTok.
Oh, the fuck! But you should 100% watch that film. You will fucking love it.
I'll have a look.
It's and yeah, before you go, don't let's forget to tell you the name of it, because it is fuck. I told one of the lads at work about it ages ago, and he was like, "You just sat in the room for that thing," and he told come back and he's like, "That was fucking fun." I was like, "How good is it?" Obviously, it's Jake Gyllenhaal, which massively helps because he's got a massive dick, but it's just fucking hell.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, I need a new book, so I'm gonna have to have a look at the weekend, see what else I can.
Yeah, I like getting into, or I love listening to football autobiographies, just about people's experience on the pitch and all that kind of stuff.
I'm loving audios, like fucking
audio
loving them.
looks fucking fantastic, and it's still classed as reading. I know you're not physically reading, but to me, I would say you've read a book. Because I know some people can't just actually sit there and...
No, I will look at the comic you give me.
Yeah. Hawkeye vs Deadpool, 4 issues in one little fucking mini thing. You can have it done in 10 minutes in a count. And they're just... Because comic book reading's not proper reading. Yes, you're reading words, but it's not proper reading.
No.
Which is fucking doing my head though, speaking of comics, because Venom War, we're halfway through it now, and I'm about 15 issues in, and I still haven't touched it yet, because I want the whole thing to be done, but it doesn't finish till the end of November. So they're stacking up, and I'm thinking, I just want to know what's happening in this Venom War, but I don't want to get to the end of it and be like, fuck! And be back to fucking weekly, do my tits in. So I'm trying to literally build it up. I'm actually showing a bit of patience and restraint for once in my fat, miserable life.
Oh, what's my life?
But yeah, we'll end it there. We'll have a nice little short ramble for today, because Chris will go back to his lazy day. I'll have half an hour, and then I think we'll have an early night because I've had a long week. Long last fucking week. And I think tomorrow night I'm going to be doing Rings of Power again with Elora. I think I might give Agatha another watch. I don't think I need to do Penguin again because that's still fresh in my mind from this morning. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a pleasant weekend, and the Toon are gonna win. That's about it.
Well, I'm on a lazy weekend, to be fair. I'm not really doing much.
Well, you fucking deserve it.
So I'll figure something out. I'll find something to do.
See what next week adventures take us on, Chris.
See where we end up.
Well, cinema.
Yeah,
cinema. Yeah, we'll keep in close contact throughout the week, and you just have, you just tell us how you feel about
contact.
Keep a close contact.
Not too close.
Yeah, we gotta swap that DNA. You gotta swap that DNA. Imagine if every time we greet each other, it had to be like a French kiss.
Why?
No, imagine that was like our culture.
Why?
Like that's how you were speaking of hypotheticals last week. Like that's the word. But instead of saying hi with a handshake, it's a.
Yeah, but we're not French.
Yeah, we're fine. But in this world, we are.
I don't want to be French.
It doesn't matter. French. We're in that world. We did that simulation thing we did last week, and that's what we landed on, French.
But nothing comes good out of France.
A couple of good football players.
Yeah, but that's on your side. But I'm on my side. The cars are not the best.
I love a baguette. And
well, yeah, you like a baguette.
And a croissant.
What else is French?
French bulldog. Yeah, Frenchies. That's the little Frenchies. That must be a French dog. They're called Frenchies. Unless
they're not just a snide version of the British bulldog, though.
Yeah, maybe. The Eiffel Tower looks nice. Daryl Dixon's there at the minute.
Well, he's in Spain now.
Oh shit, Spain. People have a Spania. Ibiza.
We went through all this, didn't we? Nothing comes good out the French.
Cowards.
What did you think of the car in Penguin?
Bang on. I mean, it's not quite Batmobile.
No.
But absolutely, yeah, bang on.
Just don't buy one.
Just don't buy one.
No.
Why not buy one of them?
Because they're Italian.
What's the correct term for it?
It's a Maserati.
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 Oh.
But they're Italian.
That no good.
And the Italians are not the best for making. They design good-looking cars. The Italians, obviously, with the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo and the Maserati.
Maserati.
Just not Fiat.
but they're not the
Fiat
best, especially when it comes to electric. So they're bad for electric issues.
So it's all mouth, no bite. It's all like, oh, look at that, looks fancy. And you're getting it, you're like, oh, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. Some, like I say, some do look nice and do sound nice and do go nice, but
And do go nice.
but they're Italian, and then everyone knows that anything that's Italian, the electrics ain't the best. No. The food's brilliant.
Pizza.
I'm not sure about the people, but the food's brilliant.
I can only tell you what I know about football. There's a lot of football fans of Italian clubs called ultras that just love to stab people.
Ultra, why?
They're called ultras. I
Get off my trainer's shoe.
He did see that coming, didn't he? For give me some of this.
Get off my trainers.
I don't know what it is. There's a team called Atalanta, and they have a group of fans that just love to stab.
Fair enough.
I've never once gone to a football game. I've been annoyed because like we lost or whatever. Never looked at it before. I feel like stabbing you because your team put a ball in the net more times than mine did. I never ever thought that. It's weird as shit. There's a lot of when British fans go over for like Champions League, Liverpool have to get quite protected quite a lot. They have to have like police escorts and that because it's just knives. It's weird as fuck.
No.
Yeah, it's not like they're actually at war.
You never know.
Yeah, we do go to the game. Oh, you got your knife. Oh, yeah, I've got it. Thanks, love. Right, spot on. I don't think half of them watch the fucking football. They just turn up just for fucking just knife. But it's fucking bizarre. Football hooligans back in the day anyway were just bizarre as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just I've had arguments and argy-bargies, but I've never like.
I think if I was a racing driver, I think I'd be Swedish.
Alcide.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Well, not really so much with the chocolate. It's
Alps.
just, for some strange reason, especially when it comes to the rally, the Swedish seems to be brilliant at rally driving.
No, the top
I
dogs.
think their when they learn to drive over there, they get it's like an advanced fucking driving for them. Yes, there is a lot of snow, but
Did Gran Turismo have a Swiss guy? I feel like there was a sort of Nordic-y country kind of guy.
possibly.
I can't remember now. I need to watch that.
I need to rewatch that. I enjoyed
It's
that.
so good.
I enjoyed that.
So you'd be Swiss.
I'd be a Swiss driver.
I'd just be NASCAR American, just so I could turn left or right. Which way did I turn?
Left.
Left. I'd just turn left all day.
Big oval.
Yeah, and they do that like 500 times, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Fuck me, man. That must be boring.
They love it.
Don't get us wrong, yeah, I'm not knocking it, and there's obviously a massive audience and shit. It's huge, like NASCAR and all that stuff. But just to be like, you know, if you're a Formula 1 driver, like nice bends in Monaco and shit, I'm turning left in Tennessee for 10 hours or however long, I don't fucking know there is. And the people in the middle, doing the fry-ups and the camper vans and shit, fucking hell, lunatics. But that just seems boring as fuck.
It hurts when you crash, though.
I can imagine. They are going fucking rapido as well.
They've got little wings. When you start spinning, they've got little flaps that pop up.
Oh.
It's to push the wings, to push them down.
Oh, okay.
So when you start going backwards, because the way the car's designed, you end up like the back end start lifting up, and you end up fucking barrel rolling.
Oh.
But these wings, these flaps help you. Oh, they're supposed to help. 9 times out of 10, you still fucking.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
And this I think some people can't. I'm just dribbled. Walk up at there's an incline on the track, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's quite thingy. And the lights aren't real.
No, it's all carbon fibre.
Cars told me that. Lightning McQueen. Cars told me that. Wow.
It's all carbon fibre.
It's all fucking because it's like lightweight and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Which is probably when they do crash and like, oh, what happened? Why is it crumpled like a can? Because it's made of fucking aluminum.
Yeah, but you've got the roll cage inside, which is fucking.
Still scary. That makes you want to watch Talladega Nights. You watch Talladega Nights? Will Ferrell?
No.
He's a NASCAR driver. You should watch that. It's funny as fuck. Looks fucking. His documentary's out soon as well, isn't it? Will Ferrell's, yeah, which looks fucking great.
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh well, NASCAR. We'll end there, visuals. We'll have a nice little chit chat. Next week we'll talk some more fucking shit. I'm gonna go, like I said, lay down and wake up again in the morning of just pain and agony and misery and desire.
I'm saying I get a lie in this week, and
but I'll end up getting up early.
It's nice to get up early. Just lay there and contemplate. What would be the quickest way to die?
Depends if you're in pain.
I kind of feel like I deserve to suffer.
I don't think I could shoot myself.
Yeah, the actual motion of it's like.
Yeah,
Surely
it's the whole process of getting the gun, sitting there, holding it at my fucking temple or my neck or whatever.
I would miss. Yeah, and obviously everything in your body, surely, because it's like natural instinct not to kill yourself.
Yeah.
So surely everything in your body's like, why are we on about suicide?
I don't know.
Jesus fucking
I don't
Christ.
think I could jump off a cliff because I'm scared of heights.
Oh. Maybe the best thing to do is just fucking smash your head in your own head. Just fucking start hitting yourself.
Well, no, I'd say maybe the best one. I don't know why we're talking about this. Don't do this, people.
This is not
Don't do this.
This is why we're talking crap. Jesus Christ.
I'd say maybe pills, because that kind of drifts you off to sleep, and then it'll just fucking, you'll vomit, and then you'll just fucking.
I'll take the wrong kind of pills, and I'll be in the middle of fucking watching it, just fucking bareback. What were you trying to top yourself?
I probably won't take enough. I'll be cabbaged.
Yeah, I would take fucking the ones that are for kids. So like my body's like, I could fight this off all fucking day. Here's a cool question to end on. Actually,
Wasn't me.
it's because we'll end it on a high, because what the fuck are we going on about, mate? Maybe we should do each other.
What?
Yeah, you dirty little fuck. I stuck my banjo in there. We should. I heard a question online before, right? And it's actually quite a hard question because there's a lot of technicalities, but we'll break it down. How many xenomorphs do you reckon it takes to take down Godzilla?
She's the queen.
The size difference is still monumental.
Yeah, but she's an acid bitch.
That's kind of I thought. If you think you get enough acid on, but the fact that Godzilla can take nuclear blasts, it can't be pierced.
True.
How
is this on a high? Because you're leaving me thinking.
Because it's just a dumb, nonsensical, pointless question. Me personally, I'm saying bare minimum 1 million. Because if you because we know xenomorphs can be stabbed, can be shot, they're not indestructible. They are hard for a human, but they're a predator can take down quite a few, and one predator against Godzilla's now.
Yeah, but if you had the right gun, you can shoot one.
Yeah.
You've just got to mind the splashback with the acid.
But that's what I'm saying. But this is Godzilla against them. So if a human can, shoot through a xenomorph, Godzilla's just going to have most of them and just.
But would you not just put it on a fair advantage and just say the xenomorph is the same size as Godzilla?
Well, no, the question is just how many xenomorphs. If the xenomorph was the same size, well, no, then because then just atomic breath. Godzilla would see it coming, and then we know how much it likes to kick off, and it would just atomic breath it from a distance. Whereas if you've got an infinite amount of little ones, someone might be able to climb the scales and do shit and thingy and.
It probably would be a lot, but I couldn't be able to give you a number.
I feel like it has to be at least bare minimum 1 million, and even that's not a guarantee.
I don't think it'd be that many though.
Because, like I said,
I'm not at that high.
And the second he gets, say if there was 1 million on him, he then just turns himself radioactive, and we've seen it in Godzilla, whereas he doesn't have to touch anything, everything melts. Like he killed Monster One, the High Dragon, fucking King Ghidorah. He literally melted him. Not even near him, he's just slowly melting away. So if he gets to his atomic level and then boom, anyone in like a mile radius, it's all melted. Because then after this, when I got annoyed with myself saying it has to be at least a minimum, even then I'm not even certain, I started thinking what could actually physically take down Godzilla from like all kinds of nerdy worlds. Like I thought, surely the Avengers team up away were going down thinking, no, because the only one after atomic radiation left is the Hulk, and yes, the Hulk's strong. I don't even know what he could do, and if he did somehow get in, we know Godzilla can then just regenerate.
You have me thinking. I don't like thinking. I'm tired.
It then made me think. A lot of this stemmed from because one of my Venom comics, it's Venom symbiote as Godzilla, and it's fuck me, it looks amazing. It's just Godzilla, but I want that shit framed. And that's just, again, started thinking, and I heard that question online and shit. Thinking, what the fuck can take it down?
It'd be a lot.
There has to be something. We know nothing man-made can do it, right? So man shit out of it. Sorry, Tony, you're away. Sorry, Cap, you're away. I don't even know what he can do, because like I said, you got to worry about him just nuclear blasting you away, atomic breath blasting you away. He can regenerate. We've seen all the monsters try. Yes, they might get him down or whatever, but ultimately they all lose. I'm not even sure, this is another question, how a Godzilla beats a Godzilla.
It was just like a T-Rex beats a T-Rex.
Yeah, but you can see one of them biting the other one and bleeding the other to death. That's it. Whereas Godzilla, the regenerative shit, the atomic blast shouldn't affect each other too much. They both take the radiation, so as they absorb more, they're both getting more stronger.
All depends on what radiation you have, though. If it's different radiation, because different radiation affects, keep saying radiation, not
Radiation.
Different radiation affects different ways. So also it all depends on what type of radiation.
Any radiation that comes from Earth or space is an enhancement of Godzilla. Hence why he goes around and he takes other monsters out for their, or he goes to nuclear plants and just quickly as a line of nuclear. So because again, you could say, what if you had like a Darth Vader his size? Yes, you could do Force stuff, and then stab him with a lightsaber, because the lightsaber would cut with anything, but then he regenerates.
Cut his foot off with the
Fucking
saber.
Regenerates. Because that's what I was thinking. Lightsaber his size,
or his head.
It's such a fun question, but it's more fun when it's like Cap versus Batman, because you're like, okay, there's a winner, the human,
nope,
all that shit. I don't know what the fuck happens. That's a fun little throwaway one though. So,
well, I don't like it because you have me thinking.
It's. We've even seen scenarios where Godzilla and that's gone to space and shit, and it's just like we've seen Godzilla go to the depths of hell, meet Satan, lose every single part of his body down to atoms. It remade itself. He quickly ate Satan and climbed back out.
Vin Diesel and his family will beat him.
Yeah, to be fair, Vin Diesel car, whatever it is again, American Muscle, and a Skyline done dusted family. You, Chris is beat. He's fucking beat it. He's absolutely. Another fun one is like a certain Pokemon, or one of every Pokemon, which is just over 1,000 against like something like 1 million lions. And again, you have to go to the Pokemon in that one. Some Pokemon will definitely be getting fucked up, but you send Charizard up there and a couple of other fire types and Mewtwo, they just fly over and they just burn them all.
If there's enough of something, it'll come down eventually. It doesn't matter what animal it is, how big it is. If there's enough of some sort of predator, it'll come down eventually.
You
just need to find the right predator to bring him down.
And you have to go. I think you have to find ones with limitations as well. Like I said, if you had 100 Captain Americas against,
so I mean, everything's got a limitation. So there'll be something or someone or some whatever that'll be able to defeat Godzilla. It just needs to find.
And to be fair, there are versions of Godzilla that aren't stronger. I'm just speaking Godzilla X Kong, Monsterverse Godzilla. So there are Godzillas that are like Shin Godzilla. It turns into a weird final stage form of like a weird monster. It's fucking disgusting, bleeding out of its gills. What you should watch Shin Godzilla, it's fucking vile. That's where they make Godzilla the actual baddie. Like in -1. I watched -1 again the other day. It was fucking still.
Wait, what's the black and white version?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the black and white version?
Still outstanding.
Oh. Fair. Apart from today, for Penguin, I haven't been online to see what the crack is.
With anything?
Anything?
No.
Because like I said, none of my lots start until October, November.
What, your like NCISEs?
All that shit. So there's nothing really for me to watch.
Well, it's a good time to get through some films that you haven't done. Like I said, before you go off, remember that Jake Gyllenhaal film because you need to add it to your list. I think you'll be thoroughly enjoyed about that. Yeah, no, we'll end it there now because I want to go look for some shit so Chris can get some info. Visuals, we've rambled to fuck there about all sorts, about us being broken, my shit bed, Stockholm Syndrome and beating 1,000 lions and shit. Visuals, thank you so much. Keep on on.
And as always, people, stay safe out there. Don't be a noob.
Don't be a noob. Don't be a fucking noob.
And respect your elders. Don't jump off wagons. Don't buy paper mattresses.
Don't buy paper mattresses.
And
don't be a fucking
noob. Yeah. My back's sore now. I fucking stretch my legs. My back's gone.
What did we say?
It's my back and my legs.
You're going to be feeling that tomorrow. You'll be stiff.
Ooh.
I'll swallow that.
Please don't.
Take my load. We should just fuck one day, mate.
No.
What? Wait, was he have a moment there?
You're not my type.
Do we kiss? Mate, I'm everybody's type. Tits. And a fat head.
Yeah, but you've got man boobs.
It's fine. Tit's a tit.
I don't like man boobs.
Tit is a tit. The same shit in there apart from the milk, which I learned the other day apparently is like blood or some shit.
What?
Blood that's like recycled and into
blood.
It's honestly, it's something to do with like
it's
recycled blood thing.
It's not blood.
It's fucking.
I don't know the whole premise of it, but it's not blood.
I might have said it wrong.
It's something that. I don't know.
Yeah, I probably did.
I
probably holding a fake tit.
Holding a fake tit.
I would have said it wrong. It's some gross process. It's just bye. Don't be a noob.
Bitty.
Bitty. Is that your final thing? Bitty.
Yeah, because I don't know what else to say.
Don't jump off a wagon.
Well, no, because if you get like me, you get old and your knees start going.
I thought you meant physically just climb on top of a wagon and just jump off.
No, I mean like don't jump off the trailer or the whatever.
Bye.
Bye.